Hey guys, so we're here for Ellie Belly's 5-month update. He's got a Christmas shirt on right now, so just ignore that. I didn't want to just get rid of it yet because it still fits him. So I missed his 4-month update, unfortunately. It was around the holidays and he got RSV, and it was just I mean, by the time I had missed it by like a week and a half or 2 weeks, I was like, I'll just wait till 5 months. So he has grown a lot then, because the last time you all saw him, he was 3 months old. So he is now 5 months. He turned 5 months yesterday on the 18th. And we're just going to talk about what he's been doing lately, and his diaper size, clothing size, and all that. Yeah. What do you think about that? He's probably going to spit up because he just ate. But yeah, so Mr. Ellie Belly has been sleeping all the way through the night for the last like 4 nights. I'm shocked. He's only 5 months old, and he goes to bed a little after 8, and he sleeps until about 6 every single day, which is amazing. Yeah, it's been so nice. I love it. I love it. I love you. Let mommy sleep like that. It's so sweet. Yeah, like, it just blows my mind that he's already enjoying sleep enough to not want to wake up and eat. But it is very, very nice. So he's been doing that. Like I said, he did have RSV right after he turned 4 months old. It scared me so bad because it's dangerous for babies under 6, very dangerous for babies under 6 months. And then he's also very small for his age. You know, he was 4.5 pounds when he was born, and I don't know, it just scared me. And all the doctors really tell you is like, well, just kind of watch his breathing, make sure his breathing doesn't get bad. Like, there's nothing they can do for it. But he was super sick for about 3 days. Like, he did not feel well at all. He was basically attached to me at night. I had to have him in the bed next to me, just nursing all night, or like using me as a pacifier. It was the only way that he could sleep and didn't feel miserable. So it was like a lot of Tylenol, and I bought a humidifier, and I would just go in the bathroom and turn on the hot water in the bath and turn on the humidifier. I did that a bunch of times, and he got through it, and he was strong and healthy. By about the 3rd day, he was it was probably about the 5th day. I just didn't notice the symptoms were so bad until he'd been sick for a couple days. So by about the 5th day, he was starting to feel a bit better, started smiling a little bit. But it took about a week and a half for his cough to stop. So now he's healthy. Say, I'm a healthy boy. Yeah. And he's such a good baby. He's so happy. Although I will say he does like attention. A lot of times he's only happy by himself for limited amounts of time before he wants to be moved somewhere else or held. But he's very good in the car for the most part, most of the time. And he's pretty easy. Like I've said before, Serenity was my easiest. Mason was so hard, and Elliot's somewhere in between. Yes, I would say closer to Serenity though. He's pretty easy. He's also a little easier this month, I would say, than last month. Like, he's just getting into routines better now and understanding routines. Yeah. With his bottles now, he drinks at least 4 ounces at a time. But lately he's been wanting 5, 6, 7 ounces at a time, which is amazing. Because when he was born, you know, he barely drank anything. Like, I mean, his stomach was so small, he could only hold a little bit. And he's still small for his age. He's about, I actually don't know exactly how much he weighs, but he's at least 12 pounds, I'm sure. Because when he had RSV, he was 11.5 pounds. And that was a month ago. So he's about 12 or 13 pounds now. We'll find out at his appointment next month. And he is smiling and laughs a lot now.
Ribbit.
He won't do it right now though, because whenever he sees himself on camera, all he wants to do is stare at the camera. See, all I want to do is stare at that camera. That's all I want to do. Boo. Boo. Yes, see, I'm not going to smile. I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at myself in the camera. But He's super strong. Like, actually, he's been able to do this for a very long time. If I put him just on his 2 feet, he's strong enough to hold his body weight up, which is really amazing. Like, I feel like, I don't know if he'll even really crawl. He might skip that and like just be pulling up on things and walking around against couches and stuff. But it'll be interesting to see, because Serenity didn't walk till 15 months. Mason walked at 11 months. And Elliot being such like a preemie, I'm just curious to see if he's behind, ahead for some reason, or if he's just right around where they were. So we'll see. Look at that big old head. Can you believe his head was below the first percentile when he was born? Like, his head was smaller than 100% of babies, or 99% of babies. Like, now look at that big old thing. It's this. I don't have anything written down, so this is all over the place, unfortunately. Ah! I knew that was coming. His hair is coming in way more. As you can see, he has this like patch on the top of his head where there's like a lot of hair. And then he does have hair all over now. It's just still very sparse in some areas, but it's coming in. Except there's this like one spot right on the back, you can see, where it's a bit bald because of him laying down so much still. But I can't wait to see what his hair looks like when he's 8, 9, 10 months old. I think he's gonna be so cute. His eyes, oh, show him your little squinty eyes. You can't, it's so hard to see unless I take a picture, like, but they're very blue. I don't think they're gonna turn brown. I did kind of want him to have brown, just because he was like my only chance at a brown-eyed baby, because my other two, their dad has blue eyes and I have blue eyes, so. But I think he got my blue eyes, but that's okay. Blue's beautiful. Blue's beautiful. Yes, it is. Blue is beautiful. I don't think he has any teeth yet, though the other day I did think he was teething, because he was so upset all day unless he was sleeping, and he slept a lot. He didn't have, he wasn't sick, but I felt like he had a slight fever at one point, so I gave him some Tylenol. And then the next morning he woke up in the best mood, and he was completely fine, so don't know what was going on. Don't know if that was the start of a tooth popping through, but it is about that time for a tooth to pop through, anytime between now and 7-8 months, really. So I'm sure we'll be seeing one soon, and that always makes me sad, because then they start looking way older and not so much like a little gummy bear baby anymore. Yeah, you a good baby. Look at them big ears. Look at those big ears. As far as clothing, he is in 3 to 6 months fits him the best. Pretty much we're finally done with 0 to 3 months. Yeah, but I think for a while he's going to be 1 or 2 months behind when it comes to clothing, which is fine. And that's because, like I said, he's still very small for his age. He's about 12 or 13 pounds, whereas Mason at his age was like 17 or 18 pounds. So, and that's about average, I think, for his age, is more like 17 or 18 pounds. So he's small, but strong. So, oh, see Jesus. Yeah, small but strong. And then he is in size 2 diapers, but I'm just finishing them up. Like, I've been desperately trying to hurry and finish them, because he's getting to the point where he's peeing through them if I leave them on for too long. And if I were to upsize him, it would be like, it would be a lot better. I wouldn't have to worry about him peeing through his diapers. But I have like, I want to say like probably like 40, 50 left. So I'm just going to finish those up. It'll only take a week or so. And then we'll be done. We'll be done with the diapers. Ah! I've let him try some liquid things, like some different liquids. Like I let him try a little ice cream. I let him try cream cheese, marinara sauce, some gnocchi soup. Is it good? Yeah.
Maybe Elliot wants some lettuce.
Yeah, no, you can't have that. No. Today, yeah, he tried some cream cheese again today. And then I put a tiny little piece of egg in his mouth today too. And oh my gosh, he's just, I told you he was going to be spitting up this whole video. Oh no, see, we just ate a bunch. But yeah, so he really likes it. He's enjoyed everything I put in his mouth so far, but I think it's just because he's like, it shocks him, but then he's like, this is so interesting. So I'm going to get him some baby foods to try soon, just because I love to watch my kids' expressions when they try different foods. But I've never really ended up actually giving them baby food. Like, I let them try a bunch just to see, and then usually just end up easing them into actual foods, like soft foods that we eat and stuff like that. So that's more of probably what I'll do, but I want to make a video out of it and just be able to look back on him trying different baby foods. So Mason, open, come on. Yeah, you gotta learn how to use your tongue, huh? That's something we're gonna do possibly this weekend. Yeah, so you're gonna try some baby foods, and he's gonna learn how to use that reflex. Like, instead of sticking his tongue out, like when he's drinking a bottle, he has to learn how to pull it in. So, like I said, he's 5 months old. Usually they recommend 6 months to start eating foods and stuff like that. But I've always just went ahead and let my kids start trying stuff around 4 or 5 months, and it's never been any harm to them. He's obviously not going to be eating it all the time. He's still going to have milk as his main source for a very long time. But I think it'll be fun to see him try and get better at using like his eating reflex or whatever. So yeah, I think that's about everything we have to say. So you want to tell him bye-bye? I put him on his stomach a couple weeks ago, and he did roll over. So technically, yes, he can roll over, but most of the time he has no idea how, and I don't give him a lot of tummy time. I do a little bit here and there. I've been doing it more often, but my kids, they've always gotten so upset so quickly, and it just bothers me. So I know I should give him more tummy time to work on his muscles, but I just feel bad. So I do it for a little bit, and when they get upset, I move them. So yeah, but I'm going to show you this mat. I have a video of him on this mat that I got for him, and he likes it. So we're probably going to do a little bit of tummy time, back time. Hey little booger, look how big you're getting. Show everyone how big you are. Yeah. And he just woke up from a nap, and he's in a great mood, and he ate. So I'm sure he's going to be awake for at least an hour, so I'm going to have to entertain him. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. And then I need to make a video, another like day in the life, just so I can watch it back someday and look at just how big my babies were getting. But yeah, that is everything for now. So we will talk to you later. And you say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Okay, say mwah. See you later.